Good evening and welcome to the Good Night Meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme living in the sky. We're all spiritual, eternal beings. We are here playing our roles on the physical plane, on the earth, but we belong to the sky. We are beings of the sky, but we are here playing our roles on the earth. There was once an eagle who somehow got mixed up with the chicken. And because the eagle was surrounded with the chicken, the little baby eagle, she grew up along with the chicken, and she felt she is the chicken, although she looked a little bit different than the others. But that's what her reality was. She could fly only a little distance, and after that she wouldn't. One day she saw an eagle flying up high in the sky, and something happened deep inside her, and she kind of wished that one day she could fly like that eagle. Now, because she was in the chicken and she had second thoughts, because she was thinking, I am like the chicken. But then when she had more of that inner dialogue and this inspiration to fly, she actually was able to fly like an eagle. The same happens with us because we are in this physical plane enacting our roles. The consciousness sometimes is only occupied with thoughts of the earth. We call it living in the earth. And because we belong to the sky, we have this feeling to experience the freedom, the fullness, and the complete. It's like going beyond, just like an eagle. And the more we try and spend time in introspection and realize that that is our original nature, then it is like living in the sky, as if my ground state is of living in the sky in my eternal form. And then I come down to play a role, to perform an action. And when the action is over, when the task is completed, then I go back. So that doesn't leave any trace, any burden of the task on the mind. The mind is very easily able to let go and then go beyond. Another example is of an astronaut just escaping the gravity of body consciousness. And just as spiritual beings, we are also like spiritual astronauts. And we just stay in that realm beyond. So let us maybe experiment for a few minutes, taking our awareness beyond the earth, in the sky, and experiencing the sky as our reality. So let us sit back, relax. We realize that inside this physical costume, the eternal being, the soul, lives. And I realize that my reality is from the world beyond. I realize that I can leave this physical realm in my consciousness for a few minutes and experience the sky. As I let go of the body, let go of the story around the body. I let go of the masks and the tasks. And just like an eagle flying up above, the earth is a stage. And the sky is where I belong. The unlimited, eternal sky, which is beyond. I experience just being here. In my eternal form as a tiny point of light. The sky is my home. I've always lived here. The story happening down below is just a game. But I, the soul, live here eternally. In the sky, I experience the presence of the divine. In the sky, the presence of the divine takes me beyond. This feeling of the warmth of belonging, experience of meeting and lost in the presence of the divine is the most beautiful experience that nurtures the soul. beyond the gravity of the story. I'm in the eternal consciousness, absorbed in the love of the One. Any thought based in the story doesn't exist here. That thought can stay in the story. My experience beyond in the sky with the One is the truth that I hold within me. Just like an astronaut experiences silence, stillness, and detachment, I experience the same. Completely free. Completely loved. Completely loving towards every soul, irrespective of their roots. As the time comes to again go back in the story to play my part, I again watch the story from a distance. I watch the costume that I'm gonna take from a distance, and gently I enter the costume. I'm a resident of the sky. I'm a foreigner in this physical world. Om Shanti.